So this is pretty cool. I have ordered some stuff from him in the past, a helium hood, which was pretty hard to find. Luckily he had one, but I looked up Bret Rasmussen on the internet because I've seen his YouTube videos, and he's a world famous snowmobiler. But as you can see, these clutch springs are from Bret Rasmussen himself. He does the Ride Rasmussen clinics and he teaches avalanche courses. And when I called that number, I said, is this Bret? Because it sounded like him from his videos. And he said, yes, it is. And I thought, wow. I said, you're famous. He said, oh, no, I'm not. And I said, yeah, you are. But anyway, he's a great guy. He personally shipped these out. I'm going to show you outside here in a second. This is a stainless steel clutch spring, but here in a second I'm going to show you the titanium clutch spring, which I'm super excited about. So I ordered 2 of these, and I got 2 titanium springs. Sorry, the lighting's going to be pretty bad out here. Let's go over here. So they're actually not going in this snowmobile right now. Okay, I bought a used Ski-Doo Summit X 2019. It's got 1,100 miles. The reason I love Ski-Doo is because you can beat the tar out of them. I like to baby most of my machines, but snowmobiles are for having fun, and boy do I ride them hard. You know, and they just never seem to break. They hold up pretty well. That's why I'm a big Ski-Doo guy. They're a little heavier stock, but you know what, the money you save, I mean, yeah, they can be a little pricey, but if you find a good deal on a Ski-Doo, you can save quite a bit of money, whether it's new or used. But anyway, there is one thing. There's always little quirks on different different years, different models for any machine, vehicle. But the Ski-Doo Gen 4 and Gen 5, I love the P-drive clutch. And the secondary clutch, I can't remember what that's called, the TRA maybe, but let me show you here. You just pull this up. Whoops, sorry, it's hard to do this holding the phone. That just comes off really easy. Okay, so here we have our clutch cover. Okay, so got that set over there. Okay, anyway, the one thing that tends to wear out on the Gen 4 and Gen 5 Ski-Doo snowmobiles, the Summits mainly, is what I've seen. The little bearings and rollers in the clutches the OEM tend to wear out a little bit quick. So instead of getting upset about that, I bought that used Ski-Doo Summit, it looks awesome. I mean, the shock package on it, it's a 165. You know, from Bret Rasmussen, he sent me this titanium spring, and this actually goes in the primary clutch. So I figured, well, you know, the sled has 1,100 miles on it. First thing I'm gonna do, put in some new iridium spark plugs and get the clutch aligned and serviced. So I'm having a professional mechanic pull apart both the primary and secondary clutches. So we have our secondary stainless steel spring, and here, I don't know if you can see it. Where is it at? Oh, you can just barely, here, let me focus in here. There are some numbers written on here, and they give you the engagement and the top end rev, or whatever you call it. I'm not a mechanic. Let's see what it says. This is the yep, it looks like 186-310 on this primary titanium spring. But you know, titanium's lighter, that's less rotating mass. I think it's around half the weight of steel. Okay, so that's a big deal on this little primary clutch. And titanium is stronger, more flexible. So my thought process is, okay, if I'm paying the shop to pull apart the clutches, clean them up, put new rollers, new bearings, you know, check them out, get them aligned. I don't want to be blowing belts all day. I might as well just spend, you know, a few $100. This is less than that, but I wanted to just get the best parts I could in here. I got some stuff from Fett Brothers, but these are from Rasmussen's shop, and you know, just so cool to talk to a world famous snowmobiler. Yeah, of course he's gonna know better than anyone else what to put in there. And you know, this spring here that goes in the secondary, that is not pinching the belt in the CVT back and forth all day. Like, this is going to be compressed up and down the whole time you're riding. So I figured titanium, besides less rotating mass, was going to be really important. So anyway, I'll put a link below to Bret's shop and his YouTube channel. Check out his YouTube videos. I can't wait to do a clinic here in the future. You know, but right now we don't have a whole lot of snow, so what do? I get online and I get on the phone. I start spending a little money on some modifications, because I think it's better to just buy a solid, internally solid machine, a good engine with the good chassis, which to me is Skidoo, and then you can throw on your lightweight hood, then you can throw on your titanium stuff, your carbon fiber, you know, your upgrades, so you're not servicing this thing every year. It's going to last multiple years, because I want everything done perfect. I'm a perfectionist. That's just how I like things done, because I want to be out riding instead of being at home while the sled's in the shop. So I'm just going to have everything done right the first time. That's just that's how my mind operates. Anyway, thanks, Bret. It's been great talking to you on the phone. The helium hood you sent me last year, that lightened up the, it's actually over there, that Summit, that tremendously lightened up that snowmobile, and it breathes way better. So, but that's for another video. I'm super excited to throw that titanium clutch spring in, and might as well just, you know, get the stainless. This is from his shop too. Get that stainless steel spring in the secondary. But I will do a video on that once I get up to the shop. It's got 1,100 miles on that. That sled has 1,100 miles on it, so I'm going to film what's all falling apart stock, and we're going to go ahead and put in a bunch of upgraded little parts. And I'm super excited to take it out and test it. I'm going to test, that's a 165 Skidoo Summit X. I'm going to test these springs with the 850 non-turbo Skidoo with a lightweight hood, some lightened up parts. It's not this sled, it's the one coming up in the next video, or one of them. But I'm going to test the non-turbo Skidoo with all these parts that I'll be showing you against a brand new 23 Polaris Turbo 850. So I'll try to grab a video when we go to the mountains where the snow is right now, and we'll see how that sled holds up against the Polaris. Non-turbo versus turbo stock Polaris. And we'll see if lightening the sled up and adding parts like this really do make a difference, which I think they will. I'm pretty optimistic. So thanks again, Bret, for sending me those. I'm pumped to try it all out. And sorry, lighting isn't very good right now, but more videos to come. Subscribe, check out the links below to Bret's shop and his YouTube channel. Thanks for watching today.